Good morning students. Now today we will study about the functions of glaciers, the reasons where the temperature remains usually below freezing point, their precipitation comes in the form of the snow and this is called the snowfall. Such regions are called snow-capped areas. There are layers by layers the frozen snow, above the which there is prominent cover of the snow and ice is called snow lines. The snow lines exist over the permanent leveling of the snow. These snow lines height is not equal everywhere on the ground. In the areas of high in the mountains and height in the polar areas, the freezing point always remains high. The height of the freezing points always remains same at the land surface. In Himalayas, freezing points found in the high 4,250 meters. Rivers of moving ice is known as a glacier. Now students, we talk about the types of glacier. So a river of moving ice is called a glacier. On the basis of origin, glaciers can be divided into two groups. First is continental glaciers and second is valley glaciers. Continental glaciers are those glaciers are permanent sheet of the ice and the snow that overs exist land surface. Such glaciers exist in the Greenland and the Antarctica. Now second is valley glaciers. Glaciers that form the high mountains are characteristics long and narrow because they occupy the valleys of streams. These are called the valleys of glaciers. Now students, we talk about the functions of groundwater. What are the functions of groundwater? The rainwater falls on the surface of land and some part of it deposit on the mountains peaks and the form of the ice. Some parts of the rainwater evaporates in atmosphere and some rains through the rivers. It goes into the sea and remaining water goes and the underground. The water which collects on the ground goes into the ground is called underground water, and the water reaches into the ground through rivers, lakes and the sea. Now we take some important points like rainwater and water from the ice which collects under the ground is called the underground water. Rocks in which water easily enters and called pure rocks, and the rocks in which water does not enter is called the pure rocks. The underground water also start flowing towards the stone. Now the underground water does not remain in the same quantity everywhere. The main function of the groundwater is done under the surface. Underground water is also a means of the balancing of surface. Several landforms are created through this erosion of transportation, etc. Groundwater does its work especially in the lime and the stones areas. Limestone is a kind of a rock which collects the rainwater easily because it includes carbon dioxide. Rainwater passing through these rocks into the ground flows and it does erosion. The erosion works of groundwater can be classified into two parts. First is landscape on the surface land and the second is underground landscape. Now students, we talk about the functions of wind. Function of winds. Winds is more active in the desert areas as the agent of balancing of the level of surface. In these areas, favorable conditions are available for the winds. In the desert areas, lack of rainfall, high temperature, strict winds, lack of vegetation, like favorable situations out. The open rocks become hot in the day and the temperature in night falls that, and as a result the rocks break into pieces. Finally, they breaks into the small particles. These process completed by the weathering. Now what is erosion? Erosion, the velocity of winds is desert remains high and it brings pebbles and the small particles with it. These particles make a function among themselves and the search rocks. The work of erosion done in the form of transportation and the collision and the friction. Wind erosion and affected by. First is the speed of the wind, the size, quality and height of particles, and the size, quality and height of particles, the structure of the slope and the rocks and the climate, and the mushroom shaped rocks is found by the wind erosion. Now students, we talk about the functions of sea waves. Sea waves, the sea water never remains calm. The always remains active in the form of the waves of currents. High tides and low tides with the continuous effect the coastal areas developed. Formation of soil, erosion and conservation. The soil is a thin layer found in the organic and inorganic materials and the covers land. The layers of the soil helps as the cover to the vegetation and the soil humus significant role in the human life and the development of the Asian civilization. Now the key agents of the soil formation. We are talk about that agents that helpful for the formation of soil. So the weathering and the erosion process of rocks are the soil. It's helpful to agents in the soil formation are the bed or the present rocks, surface shape and climate and temperature and vegetables and vegetation and humans. Now we have different type of rocks that are studied in our last class. So some factors that affected to the soil. Now we talk about some factors those affected the soil. First is pattern rocks, surface shapes and time and climate and vegetation and agriculture. Soil erosion. This is a uppermost layer which contains organic matter and is called humus. Now we talk about the soil erosion. This is uppermost layer which contains organic matter and humus. This is also known as the topsoil. The upper part of this erosion contains more humus, whereas its lower part contains more organic matters. Humus and organic matters are created down on the third part by water. The subsoil contains some rock materials and the clay. The third layer contains of particles and present rocks materials. Soil erosion. The upper layer of the soil is very important for human beings and a useful resource. Human beings and animals are responsible for the soil erosion because due to the some flood and high speed of winds that causes are responsible for soil erosion. Now students, we talk about the causes of soil erosion. What are the causes of soil erosion? So when the cover of vegetation is removed, the upper layer of the soil gets lost. The heavy rain wash away the soil contents and also flow with the powerful winds. The overgrazing of domestic animals and felling at the trees and the cleaning of forest without any purifications, the causes of soil erosion. What is soil conservation? We are going to study about the conservation of soil. Conservation, that means some efforts that are done by the humans for the conservation of soil. So soil is the most important natural resource of the human beings. So soil conservation means the method which they stop the soil erosion, following measures to be taken for the conservation of soil. First is the protect to forest and plantation and soil rifts and controlling grazing and the flood control and many etc. And also we do something for about the plantation. So students, I hope you study these topics well.